Hey guys, today I'm going to do a second drive review. This is the Vkar Racing, the SCTX10 version 2. First time I did a review, and it's a full review, so if you want to go back and check the channel, you can see the full review of this truck. But I don't get to drive it around my backyard that day, so I didn't get to take it out into any jumps or really open it up. So I wanted to do that today here at the park, same place that I did the Maximus truck review, so I can take it out and do some jumps. So let's go ahead now and we'll take it now and do a drive review here around this park to give you guys a little bit of idea how this truck works. So I'll throw it down. Got the controller already got it bound up. You see it's very, very fast. It runs on a 3S LiPo, so it's very fast, and it has a it really peels out. It has a very impressive run time of, you know, over a half an hour. It's extremely hot here today. We're under excessive heat warnings, but there's a pretty good breeze you can see kicking up right now. And this is gonna be a pretty short review because of the heat today. I'm just not comfortable being out here, and of course the truck's gonna get pretty warm too. Let's walk over here and we'll do some jumps here on this hill here and make sure there's no cars or nothing coming here at the park. It's pretty desolate here today. It's so hot, no one wants to get out in it. So let's see if we can do a burnout now for Retaking Humanity. He asked me if I could do a burnout with the truck. Burnout for Retaking Humanity. There we go. I want to slam into the flagpole. That would be bad. Let's see if we can do some jumps. Yeah, it wasn't a very good jump. Let me turn around. This grass is also kind of high, but this truck's got plenty of power on 3S. Oh no! Oh my goodness! And the body flew off of it. Oh, I know the cotter pins popped up. I don't think I had them on very good. Here they are. Oh my gosh! It pulled them completely out of the body. That's nuts. I never had that happen in the previous one. Well, I'll be right back, guys, while I get this repaired. Looks like I could probably pop it back together. All right, guys, I'm back. Well, that was really weird. The thing is, the stands here, standoffs for the body, looks like it has a screw on the bottom here, an Allen wrench screw. And that goes up into these mounting brackets here. And that's what holds it into place. And these actually pop through. Now, nothing appears to be busted. I bashed the heck out of this. I never had that happen before. It's so weird. You can see one's still on the body, the tower here, but 3 of them popped off of the body. So I don't have any Allen wrenches with me, so I'm not going to be able to repair this here at the park. So it's going to be a pretty slow review. I'm going to go ahead and drive it without the body on it. I mean, the body's really not important. It just looks silly without it. I know many people that used to drive them without the bodies just to keep the bodies in good shape, but it's kind of a bummer. Like I said, I haven't had that happen before. I don't think my other people, my friend like John, has had that happen or anything, but I don't know, man. That is weird. But again, with a lot of the things on this truck, things seem to pop back on easy, but it's also kind of disheartening that they pop off. The tie rods tend to pop off kind of easy, but they pop right back on. But who wants to mess with that when you're trying to drive and it falls off? So take it for what it is. I mean, I don't know what to tell you, but you know, these looks like I can repair this quite easily, but it's still kind of silly. The whole body, one big jump and the body falls off. So let's go ahead. I'm just gonna take it out here and drive it around without the body on it. You can see the truck hauls butt, and it seems, for the most part, I mean, the components seem to be using nice quality parts, but I'm not sure why they constructed that. I mean, again, I think it's maybe so that it could pop off easily rather than breaking, which, you know, has its advantages, because if something pops off, that's better than breaking. But at the same time, if it ends up popping off on you all the time, that's no fun. So you can see it gets a little air here, but this is probably not the most ideal. This hill, the Maximus with those really big tires, in fact, it's a little faster. It was able to jump considerably better on this big hill. Oh, I mean, it seems that it jumps pretty nicely. You know, it's not getting a ton of air. It's fast. Oh, there, we flipped it over. But I mean, overall, I mean, the truck seems to be pretty nice. I mean, I just don't know why a few things are gonna pop off. And of course, the body popping off. That was really unexpected. Ooh, there was a pretty nice jump. I mean, I've been driving RC cars and trucks for over 30 years. And of course, they were just brushed vehicles back then, but I've never had a body fly off before. That's the first time in 30 years I've had a body fly off. And all of these used the Lexan bodies like that. Some, of course, had an ABS plastic, like a lunchbox van and stuff, but I've never had one do that. I don't know, it's so weird. So it looks a little bit ghetto, I guess you could say today, for lack of a better term, driving it around here without the top on, but unfortunately, just there's no way I'm going to be able to repair it out here at the park. So, whoa, nice rollover. Well, you can see those front tires, they really balloon up. Look at that. And that's the Maximus does that as well. Let me see if I get back here and we'll punch it. I'm not sure how noticeable it'll be on the video, but there I can see it's quite noticeable to my eyes. Let's see if I bring it right towards me. Those are really balloon up and get narrow. Just so much power and torque on the 3S. See, I mean, it just keeps driving, this truck does. I think with that body, I'm going to look at it closely here once I get home to put it back together. I think there may be some things I could possibly do to help reduce the chances of that happening in the future. I just haven't had it happen before, and as far as I know, like my friend John has this truck, he didn't have it happen to him in his review. That's the only other one I've watched though, so I don't know if other reviewers have had that happen to them. But I would say I might take some hot glue or something like that and try to glue it in there. The problem is I think if I hit hard, that screw is going to pop right through that hot glue. So I got to figure out something else. Maybe I'll put see if I got a washer of some sort that I can put down the bottom there to help it keep it from pulling through the plastic. Because even though it doesn't appear anything's broken, which is good, you know, it does seem to be sort of a poor design feature to have that like that. Like I said, I think they probably did that so they broke off and essentially rather than busting everything. But I mean, one jump and it flew off. I mean, that's just, I don't even know why that happened. It's not like I rammed into something. I just think the whole momentum of the car bouncing and crashing, whoa, that was really cool. It just flew off. I mean, look how fast. I mean, it's really fast. You know, so it's four-wheel drive. The shocks are excellent. And that car makes some pretty good stuff. So, I mean, overall, this is a good truck. It's just the few little things. The tie rods popping up, which that hasn't happened today. Now, it happened the first time I drove it. I don't know if it happened in the drive review, but it happened in the test drive before that review. I had the tie rods popping off twice. I've never had the body fly off, but this is the first time I had a chance to really jump it, and I think that's why. It may just be this body is going to be prone to having that happen. But I think anybody in this hobby, you're going to be finding ways to rig stuff up and fix it. You know, you have to learn to get creative in this hobby, especially if you're on a budget. And there's certainly be easy ways to, I think, secure that body down. You just got to secure those little mounts. I think I'm going to take a look. Like I said, maybe a washer or something. I mean, this is like, I don't know, the last I checked, this was like around, I thought it was 260. I mean, I think it's still a pretty good buy for this amount, considering that it's a 3S. I believe it's a 3300 kV brushless motor, a very long run time, really nice shocks. really, really fast. I mean, I think the rating is about 49 miles an hour, so just about 50 miles per hour. I'd say it's probably is. I don't think it's quite as fast as the Maximus, which is rated at over 50. And of course, it's got bigger tires than this, so it's a little easier for it to go through the grass. So overall, this is not a bad truck. If you're just aware of the few things I mentioned, you know, which are really minor things, but it does look kind of silly driving around here without the top on it. Whoa! So as you guys can see, the thing hauls pretty good in the grass. It jumps relatively good. This hill's a little bit big for this truck. With a Maximus, you know, it's 1/8 scale. That's what I like to compare it to, because it's the closest I have at this class of brushless, you know, truck. I have several 1/10 scale buggies, which would be a decent comparison, but they're only 2S. The Maximus, of course, 4S. So this hill is probably a little big for this, but it's about the only thing I know of that I can jump around here. Around my house, since I don't really have the dirt hills like I used to, since all the houses in my subdivision are completed. So, you know, I think, you know, it's a decent jumper. It's a pretty nice truck overall. Just be mindful of obviously the top popping off of it, and like I said, the parts. But that's just the tie rods. Like I said, I didn't have it happen today, so it just kind of depends on how you hit something that can pop off. But that's easy enough to put it back. So, apologize. This review was a little bit, you know, not my typical, but you know, you got to do what you got to do when I don't have the tool out here to fix it. So hope you guys at least get an idea. You know, it's still got good power. Like I said, it jumps reasonably well, but it doesn't really get the air like the Maximus. That's partially because of smaller tires and just the smaller size of the vehicle overall. So like I said, not a bad truck. If you're interested in it, you know, there is a purchase link to it in the description. So hope you guys enjoyed this kind of makeshift review, and hope everybody has a really good day. Bye bye.
The power of the dark side.